As you become more accustomed to F2l and the concept of hiding, you may notice a couple of problems arise, like trying to move the cube around too much and it's doing this motion. Oh my gosh, I hate this motion when looking for pieces. Or just looking for pieces for too long. And these are some common problems that occur. This video will try to help you overcome those problems. As there's no immediate fix, it takes work. One way to help yourself not move the cube around so much is to just force yourself to hold it in one position. And then rotate the U layer to look for pieces on the U layer. And if you absolutely have to, you can rotate the cube to look for it. But try very hard not to twist the cube like this to look for pieces. It's a bad habit to get into. For getting faster at identification, you can only work hard at it. And there are some tricks you can know, or just things to think about. Like, for example, take this blue right here. Say you see this piece that goes down here, but you're looking for the edge to go with it. You see that it's the blue and red piece. And so right in front of you, you see 4 edges that have blue on them. You have the cross piece, you have the piece that goes over here, and you have this top piece. So logically, this piece must go right here. So without even looking at it, you can insert that and know that it's right. You just have to work on stuff like that and try to help it. Also, that move that I did to add it in, you can, when you remove pieces like this that are in the wrong slot, you can flip it out a number of ways. Some ways will give you a bad case, and will often be even redundant in solving them. However, you can experiment and try tricks like this and realize that if you move it like this, then it'll already be set up to move into there. You don't even have to stop moving. You can do, I do this so that my cross piece flips over and just slides it in. Also, this right here, you already have your F2l pair formed. Just flip it in. Just try some stuff out. Also, this will only help you a little bit. But say you know 2 different algorithms for inserting this right here. You can do that algorithm or this algorithm. If you can catch a quick glance at this piece, because you have this slot back here you need to do, and realize that you can do a 2-gen algorithm right here to solve it, then you can think about your 2 algorithms and realize that if you do this one, you're not going to be flipped back here. But if you do this one, you're automatically going to be set up to mess with these pieces right here. That's faster. Then OLL, PLL, you're done. When you're solving this case intuitively, you might want to do this and insert it in. However, on close examination of what you're doing, those first few moves, when you raise this F2l layer, this F2l layer that these pieces belong to, up to the first layer, you're not doing anything important to that F2l slot. All you're doing is using it as a way to move the pieces. And so, looking right here at this, you can see that this spot is empty. and so you can do the same moves there, and you'll get the same result basically on the top layer without mattering at all to this piece. So what you can do, instead of doing that, is do that, where you just use the back layer to do that same idea. And then you don't even have to move the cube. Also, say you have this case right here, this ugly case, and you're used to doing the 2-gen algorithm to solve it. It's a nice algorithm, but it's also long. If you have this slot open right here, you can do an L F prime L prime F and have this set up right here, like that. Now, while that may not be intuitive, it is a very quick and easy algorithm you can learn. Look on advanced cubing websites, like Eric Ockersteich has a lot of good algorithms like that for F2l, so you might want to look on his site for that. When I got this case, where I had this piece right here, and this piece right here, I used to rotate the cube, do RU prime R prime, rotate it back, do a U, R, U prime R prime. That's kind of long and awkward. What I now know that I can do is simply do R prime, little u prime, R prime, little u, R. In case you can't count, that's a lot faster. Algorithms such as these I've used to decrease my F2l time by a lot. And a lot of algorithms are useful when you have two or more pieces, like we had there, when that piece was right there and that piece was right there. I could easily flip it in. Another one is this one, where the piece is right here also, but it's flipped the other way. You can do little u, RU to R prime, U, RU, R, and it gets flipped in. And if you look at the algorithm that I just had before, that one, if I just do an RU to R prime, I have this case. So I just add an RU2, then combine an R prime with another R prime to make an R2, and I have the algorithm to fix this situation. Algorithms like these, if used properly, can really help your F2l time, especially when you have pieces in the wrong slot. If I were to make a video with all of the algorithms for these situations, it would be endless, and nobody in their right minds would have the attention span to make such a video, and nobody would want to watch it. Algorithms like these, you just have to pick up where you can and use them as the best you can. One algorithm I like is kind of like this one that I showed you before, that one, but it's just fused at a different angle.